When people start talking like that, when the word around town is that you've just pulled off something no one else could do, it can feel strangely isolating. Everyone is looking at you as if you've brought down fire from the sky. But at the very center of this spread, the two of one sits reversed. You aren't standing victoriously over the globe surveying your next grand conquest. You're sitting with a stalled choice, paralyzed at the threshold, wondering how on earth you're supposed to sustain what you just brought into being. Look at what you brought to this moment. And the root of the matter sits the Nine of Pentacles reversed, tied directly to the Six of Wands reversed in your recent past. To the outside world, it looked like a victory parade. To you, it felt like an ordeal. The accomplishment was real enough, but the private strain of carrying it entirely on your own drained the sweetness of the win. It left you feeling hollow rather than enriched, like someone who gave away every drop of their own storehouse to produce a miracle, only to end up utterly depleted behind closed doors. Right now, in the position of immediate challenge, we have the Ten of Wands reversed. You didn't just carry a heavy load, you carried it long past its purpose. The friction here isn't that you lack strength, it's that you don't know how to drop the weight without feeling like everything will fall apart. And with the full reverse sitting in your present energy, there is profound hesitation. The world is cheering, expecting you to take the next reckless, glorious leap into the unknown, but your feet feel frozen at the ledge. You know that if you jump while running on empty, you won't fly. Underneath the surface, there is deep tension between your motives. Consciously, the Ace of Cups reverse shows that your emotional wellspring feels bone dry. You want to feel the joy and inspiration people keep projecting onto you, but the cup is turned away, unconsciously. Though the Seven of Swords reverse is quietly at work, you're exhausted from keeping up the act. You're done trying to pretend that you have an infinite amount of resources. The Eight of Swords reversed as a hidden influence reveals the blindfold is finally off. You're realizing that the mental cage of having to perform miracles was one that you also helped build yourself. Notice how you view yourself in the middle of all this. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, and your self perception shows someone who feels resource drained, ungrounded, struggling to nurture their own needs. Yet contrast that with what arrives from the outside. The Page of Cups as an external influence, sudden surprise, a wide-eyed admirer knocking on your door to deliver gossip of your great deed. But approaching next in sequence is the King of Cups, signaling a crucial shift towards emotional composure. You're being called to step out of the reactive noise and into a place of quiet internal authority. You do not have to absorb everyone else's hyperbole. Where you do actually want to go with this, your hopes are held in the Four of Wands. You want stability, sanctuary, genuine belonging, where you don't have to keep proving your worth. But you fear, embodied by the Emperor upright, is the terrifying weight of ongoing expectation, the dread that if you step off the pedestal, a rigid authority or an unyielding standard will judge you and demand even more. The card giving you direct counsel, standing as the answer to that overwhelming Ten of Wands, is the King of Pentacles upright. This is your true anchor. The King of Pentacles doesn't build his worth on short lived acclaim or heroic exhaustion. He builds it on practical, sustainable reality. He knows his material limits, protects his personal energy, tends to own ground before he tries to manage an empire. The advice here is clear. Stop living out the legend people are writing about you. Translate whatever feat you just accomplished into solid, practical boundaries. Rest, replenish your resources, and protect your well being. If you anchor yourself in that solid earth, the Knight of Wands upright in your emerging direction shows that your natural spark, drive, and focus will return. It will be clean, deliberate, and a positive stride forward, taken on your own terms. But when you're